Welcome back to the channel. In this video, we are going to be working on the 1FZ short block that came out of this 97 Toyota Land Cruiser.
It's like squishy, there's so much gunk.
What was that?
It's a wash mess.
Old 2JZ piston. It's interesting to see the size difference. I inspected the block, outside, inside. We used the flat edge across multiple spots in the block. There's no dipping. There's no need to get it resurfaced. And what we're gonna do is essentially just clean it up on the outside. We rotated the assembly upside down so we can get to the rod bearings and the crank bearings. So if you've never seen the bottom side of one of these are rod bearings. That one, that one, that one, that one, and that one. That's at the bottom of the connecting rods that go up to the pistons. And these are crank bearings. If you compare it to this piston and rod that's already assembled, this is basically in there like that. And this is that bottommost rod bearing right there. And it clamps together. You can see the seam right there, and right there. And what you want to do is check the condition of the inside. All right, so let's do that. First thing I'm going to do is pull off the rod bearings, and we're going to see what they look like. The two nuts off the end. Now we're going to take that cap off. All right, you got your gloves on. Let's see if we can get that guy off. All right, be careful, don't let that bearing fall out. Yep, that thing is the bearing. Oh, that looks really good. We're gonna skip that one since it's way in there. We'll grab these two and this one, then we'll rotate the crank and get that guy and that guy. So we got that one off too. These two, the nuts are off, but there's no room to grab it. So we're going to use the factory nut on the end of the crank and rotate it. There you go, good job.
That's how easy it is?
Yep, pretty easy, right?
Yeah.
Keep going.
What?
These two. That one has nuts on it, man.
Oh.
Those two are off. We're gonna rotate the crank again and get it to where number 2 and 5 are in front of us. All the crank bearing surfaces look really good. No scarring, nothing. They're all great. This is all the bearing surfaces on the inside. They're all pretty decent. This one's got a little bit, you can't catch my nail on it, but that one's got a little bit of scarring. These are good. This one's got a little bit of scarring. That's number 4. This one's good. This one's good. So number 4 and number 2 have a little bit of scarring. I can't catch my nail on any of them, but maybe we'll grab some new bearings. We got these put aside. I'm gonna put some towels down here and we're gonna start taking our pistons and rods out. Now we're gonna pull the rods out from the tops. All right, we got that out. So that's number 2. We're gonna place these on our little table, make sure we know which one came from where. Good job, man. Good job. So now we got all of those off. Thank goodness our crank is in good shape. All the bearing surface is in good shape. I don't want to take the crank out, but I do, while we're in here, want to check the condition of the crank bearings. Very surprising how clean that is. No scarring at all, perfectly smooth like a baby's butt. That looks great. This is the next one, number 5. It is really good shape as well. And the surface is good. Checked all of them. Forgot to hit the record button. And everything I said did not get caught on camera. They all look good though. So everything is snugged down, but we do need to torque those back down. So we're gonna grab our torque wrench and torque them all back down to spec. Here's the controversial part. I know some of you are gonna be like, okay, whatever. The rest of you are gonna say, oh my God, don't do that. But we've got the block back facing up. We're gonna roll this outside and we're gonna pressure wash it. The part about this that's probably controversial is the crank is still in there and those bearing surfaces are open, right? So obviously there's the concern of surface rust, but we're gonna pressure wash it and then immediately we're gonna spray it down with degreaser, which will help protect it. And if you don't have that, spray it down with WD-40 or something like that. Something that'll keep it slippery and keep the water from rusting any of the bare surfaces. Then we'll roll it back in, start cleaning. Nice and clean. We used a bunch of degreaser after pressure washing it. Got all the chunks of grease off of it. Sprayed it all down with brake cleaner. Blew out every single hole, all the threads. Everything is about as clean as it possibly can be. I think what we're gonna do is get some engine enamel and paint this thing right now before we start putting the rest of it together, because it's perfect and ready for it. So we're gonna go grab some paint. I've got the other side all clean, and I put some oil on a hand rag and put some oil into each of the cylinders so I don't get any surface rust. After we degreased and used brake cleaner and everything, I put a little bit of oil on a terry cloth that was right there, and I cleaned off all of the bearing surfaces on these so they've got a light coat of oil on them.
This is smooth.
Yeah, it is smooth.
Spins that easy?
Yeah, when there's no pistons there, it spins super easy.
I can't turn it.
Next thing we got to do is get all this gasket material off of these surfaces. How is it, eh?
Brand new.
Brand new. All right, so now we have rotated it back up, and we're checking to make sure we got all the gasket material off. Oh, and to get all that stuff off, best thing to use this guy. It's going to become your new favorite tool. I like this one. I've had it, gosh, for years, and I still haven't needed a new one, but there's lots of other ones out there that you can get as well. I'll put the link for this particular one down in the description for you. Let's check all the surfaces. Yep, we're good. Nice and clean. All right, so next we're going to scrape all of these surfaces. You'll find lots of old gasket material on there as well. Oh, that's the old O-ring, I think. You gotta pull that out. Yeah, pretty much every single flat surface, you want to scrape all of them. Even if there's no gasket material, just scrape it, get all the old crud off, get them all clean. We got all of this cleaned up. Nice clean surfaces. Perfect. All super smooth. That carbide scraper, I'm telling you, get one. It's going to be your new favorite tool. I think we're going to stop there for today. Everything is starting to look really good on this thing. Pistons are still over here. We're going to put new rings on them once we get back around to them. We're excited to get back on this thing and make some progress. It's been pretty good. We just spent a few hours today, a few hours yesterday over a weekend. We're going to continue working on it and keep posting some update videos for you guys. Wish us luck. Hopefully we don't lose motivation. In the meantime, I love you guys. We'll see you next time.